What is up, people of the internet? It is KickGuard coming to you today with a review and installation guide for KickGuard Plus. Now we call it KickGuard Plus, but it is our regular KickGuard. The old version that we have is no longer for sale. What we realized was we could provide you guys with a better product that had more adhesion, more grip. It was actually not rubberized before. This one is actually rubberized, and more flexibility that would be longer lasting. So we do call this our KickGuard Plus, but this is the only product that we do sell currently. We do not carry our old product, and we have introduced this as the beginning of the month. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to install the KickGuard itself. As you can tell, the foot on the left side, or the shoe on the left side, has the KickGuard on it, and the shoe on the right side does not. Now, there's different products out there. They have sole protector, which I've tried before. There's a couple of other products that do have grip, and I'm going to go ahead and say this as humble as I possibly can, but this is the best product that I've ever tested out, and not just because it's mine, because it works. The other ones tend to peel off too soon. The other ones are too thin, and just holes get rubbed through them because obviously your foot is touching the pavement and other things. So in that case, you really have to make sure that you're getting a quality product if you're gonna spend $20, $25 for one pair. Ours is $15 currently as a promo price. That may change. But right now I would definitely take advantage of that introductory price at $15 a pair. And then after you buy one pair, the second pair is only $1 shipping additionally for each pair that you guys get. So it's a pretty good deal. I always tell people to buy more than one pair. But let's go ahead and get into the actual product. The way that it works is we give you a sheet, and it comes exactly like this. And it'll come with 2 sheets in there. And you'll open it up, and what you'll do is you'll get a pen. Move the other shoe aside. This has the plastic on it. Go ahead and remove the plastic from this. Pull the KickGuard out. It's a very simple installation. So you're gonna put it on that. You're gonna have different sizes. You're always gonna be able to order what size you need. You're going to draw around with the pen, so you have the exact size, exact shape of the shoe, and then you're going to cut it out with a pair of scissors. Simple as that. And then it will end up looking like this. And will fit perfectly on your shoe. So basically, you know, you're tracing it out of the best way possible. If you trace it out, I always suggest that you trace it out a little bit larger, so it has a little bit of overlap. And that way when you use a heat gun, which you do need to use a heat gun for this one, our past KickGuard you didn't need to. This one you're going to need to have a heat gun to install. So you go ahead and peel it off. As you can tell, it's sticky as it is. You're gonna go ahead and line it up with the shoe. Now with this one, which is really amazing, you do not have to cut a slit in it because it's rubberized and it's got flexibility. So before, there used to be a slit having to cut here or in the center wherever the flex point was. You don't have to do that anymore, which is amazing because that helps a ton in installation. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera, and we're gonna go ahead and heat gun this onto the shoe, so that way you guys can actually see what it looks like. I'm over here, if you can hear me in the background, I'm over here lining it up perfectly. And then I'll go ahead and turn the camera, dip it down, and turn the camera. And I'm going to show you guys how the heat gun actually works, so that way you guys will be able to have an idea of how you're supposed to do it. Now this is a heat gun. It's a $20 heat gun that I got from Lowe's. So they're fairly cheap, but I'm telling you guys, you have to use a heat gun because the adhesive needs to be able to set, and also the corners need to be able to go down firmly. So you're gonna be basically using the heat gun like this. And I would say you're gonna spend about 1 minute to 2 minutes using the heat gun. And then, you know, as you go along, you're gonna be pressing it down, you know, with your hand all the way around. And remember to get the edges, because the edge is the biggest thing. And you'll see it start pressing down, and then you will go over it again. don't know if you guys can see that, if the focus is on point or not. And go over it again. Continually over that same set of area. Now be careful because the heat gun gets really hot. So you don't want to do it on anything where if you drop the heat gun, it's going to burn a hole through it like your carpet. That's why I'm doing it on the tile here, or on a, you don't want to do it on anything where there can be a hole burned through the actual material. And you don't want to touch the material with the heat gun either. So again, you will do this, you'll lay it down, you will wait probably about, I would say 30 minutes, and you will do it one more time. You'll pass over it one more time. And as you pass over it one more time, after the 30 minutes, that second time, you're done, it's finished. And on top of that, you're gonna wait, I usually say 12 to 24 hours because you have to let the adhesive set. So you don't wanna wear them right away. Don't get me wrong, I've done it before. I've worn them right away and they were fine, but I always just suggest that, for me, the best thing is I like waiting, And that's what the outline of the shoe looks like once it's done. And I always tell people that, the biggest thing that wears out first is the heel. So if you see that gets worn out, use that extra piece. See what I did? I cut out an extra little heel piece out of the remaining, material. And if I need to, I'll cut off the back piece and then put another piece on, So that way, I have another layer after this back layer wears off, because most of the time it's your heel drag that's going to wear off. So you have extra, and you'll have that on each sheet. So there you go. It's a really simple installation guide. I wanted to show you guys that. All you need is a pen, a pair of scissors, the KickGuard. I will leave the link in the description below for you guys to buy it right now. Like I said, it's $15 a pair. It is far better than any product that's out there. I'm not just saying that. I've just gone through all the products and I've seen what they have to offer. And they're either too slippery, too thin, don't flex, fall off, all kinds of different things. And we have developed this over probably the last year and a half to get to a point where, the people that are buying sneakers are going to come back and purchase more pairs after. It's not gonna be a one-stop shop. Where they're unhappy with the product and then they don't come back to us. We wanted to give them something that they would be happy with and they'd use over and over again. People ask if there's going to be residue. There's a slight residue. It's kind of like the residue that comes on the back of a credit card when you get in the mail in an envelope. It just rubs off really easy with your fingers. So it's not something that's permanent. But I always tell people, buy a couple pairs. Once you peel it off, don't even worry about the residue, put another pair right back on. So it's to protect your grails or anything that you wear that you want to make sure you keep clean. So that's the installation guide. Hope that helped you guys to be able to put your KickGuard on, and hope I get some thumbs up and some subscriptions, and I will be doing some reviews on some shoes coming up, okay? Take care, God bless, and I will see you guys soon.